So I'm Professor Denise Hines, Associate Professor in the Department of Social Work, and my area of study is interpersonal violence.
I'm Shiloh Klein, and I'm in my second year of the Masters of Social Work program.
My name is Michelle Hand, and I'm in the Department of Social Work within the College of Public Health. I study empowerment building strategies for addressing violence and trauma, particularly through holistic, nature-based approaches.
My name is Jeanne Booth, and I am an assistant professor and the director of field education in the Department of Social Work within the College of Public Health.
In partnership with the Fairfax County Domestic and Sexual Violence Services, we've been trying to figure out what are the barriers to service utilization and access.
So what's interesting is I have noticed a transition in the way public services are provided in local governments from just quantifying how well you're doing it and how much you're doing to really understanding what the impact is on the community.
So we're exploring, in particular, people who are transgender in Fairfax County and their needs, refugees, new immigrants, other displaced people, as well as people with disabilities and teenagers whose needs aren't currently being fully addressed in Fairfax County surrounding sexual and domestic violence service needs.
We all are focusing on a specific underserved community, so mine is the Swana region. So like many other immigrant refugee groups and other cultures, like divorce is highly stigmatized. So I really wanted to know what were the traditional roles and values that influenced that.
My name is Carissa Reisen. I am with the Department of Criminology here at Mason. So I am analyzing teenagers' perceptions of domestic and sexual violence.
Our specific focus is the disability community. Barriers that people with disabilities might face when accessing domestic and sexual violence resources, and also any solutions.
We're specifically focusing on the transgender community. A lot of services in general aren't really catered to them, so I feel like with this project we can identify why, and then we can find the solutions to them. So I think that's very impactful.
Certain services might not be accessible to members of the transgender community because they feel othered or they're afraid of facing discrimination or rejection because of their identity.
My name is Layeli Calles. My school is the School of Public Health. My focus is on Latinx immigrants, and I found that immigration status pervades every aspect of the Latinx community's lives. It acts as a barrier to accessing these services.
We need to really take a more nuanced and multifaceted look at this issue, that just because there are services available doesn't mean that people actually want to use them. The people who are providing services, even with all of their best intentions, might be creating barriers to access to certain communities.
But considering equity and access is so important, and we've talked about that in every stage of this project, and that's at the core of this project, and it's made me really happy to see them start to think about that and bring up those questions and bring up considerations that I hadn't thought about.